Do I have to?
Todd, we hired you for a reason.
But I was having fun reviewing movies and video games.
We have people for that. Now go on and review music. Go on!
But it's hard!
Todd, you will do as you're told, or there will be consequences.
Huh? Like what? No, 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 I'll do it.
Yes, that's right. Back to your box. Now smile for the camera, or perpendicular to the camera, whatever, and do your job. Good times, good times.
Fine. I want you to take a look at this. This is Flo Rida's most recent album. It is entitled Roots. Roots is actually an acronym. It stands for Route of Overcoming the Struggle. If that is not instantly funny to you, let me give you a quick summation of Flo Rida's career to date.
Oh, hot damn, this is my jam. Keep me partying till the AM.
Yeah, so you get the idea, right? Yeah, I don't know what struggle he thinks he's overcoming, but it's probably not the same one the civil rights movement was singing about. And, Roots. Yeah, I don't really associate Flo Rida with Kunta Kinte, although, you know, I don't know, maybe he feels a certain kinship with the character. I mean, Flo Rida is also trying to escape to freedom. Freedom, of course, being the name of his favorite club. Why ever he named his album that, I sincerely doubt I'll ever know what it is, because despite the fact that he's been very successful on the charts, I can tell you next to nothing about Flo Rida. Who is he? What does he look like? Where is he from? What's his backstory? Does he like long walks on the beach? If he were a tree, what kind of tree would he be? It's my job to know these things, and I couldn't tell you any of them. I mean, most rappers can't stop saying their own names or where they're from.
I'm on my boy.
I'm from the Empire State.
But Flo Rida just doesn't do that or do anything that would help him develop some kind of identity. He's just this generic store brand version of an actual rapper. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably from Miami, partly because his name is Flo Rida. You know, Florida, Flo Rida, Florida, you get it? It's clever. It's more clever than anything in his music, at least. Not only that, he just sounds like one of those Miami bass guys from the late 80s or the early 90s. Yeah, you know what I mean. Except those guys were all one-hit wonders because they weren't very interesting, but Flo Rida just keeps sticking around for some reason. I heard Low some 400,000 times in 2008, which I did the numbers and that's not even mathematically possible, and yet I still can't think of any actual lines from that song beyond apple-bottom jeans, boots with the fur. And all the same problems extend to his newest single, Club Can't Handle Me, off the soundtrack to Step Up 3D, which is, judging by the trailers, the first film in history in which you, the audience, get served. And so this new Flo Rida song, you know, let me guess. Is it a club song about girls and expensive alcohol? God, what a surprise. I wonder how he's gonna rhyme bottles with models this time. And even though I'm basically the king over analyzing things, let me say right off the bat that a Flo Rida song probably does not merit a very deep reading. Yes, the author of the text displays expert use of classicist imagery, particularly in the pastoral metonymy of the first quatrain, which shows clear influence from T.S. Eliot's early modernist work. On top of that, I'm pretty sick of every single freaking song in the top 40 being about the goddamn club. I hate clubs. Drinks are too expensive, music is bad. Doesn't anyone know how to throw a decent house party anymore? Now, I will be honest. Club Can't Handle Me is actually one of the more tolerable and less offensive songs I've ever covered on this show. It's certainly better than the last David Guetta produced song I covered. In fact, catch me at the right time of day, and I might call Club Can't Handle Me a good song. Although, I admit I don't like it quite as much as I did the first time I heard it, when it was called I Got a Feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Can't even handle me right now.
But yeah, there are a lot of good things about this song. I mean, I love the little intro riff right here. I've been roaming around, I was looking down at all I see. Oh wait, am I doing this wrong? Oh, and the chorus is great, especially this part here with the female voice. I mean, that's just lovely. You know that I could use somebody. So if I've got all these nice things to say about it, what exactly is the problem here? Oh, right. You have to listen to Flow Rider to get to the chorus. Now, like I said, it's not like this is particularly bad, but the second Flow Rider launches into a verse, my enthusiasm for this song just evaporates. God damn it, Mets. Now, being as this is a Flow Rider song, I really don't see a point to analyzing the lyrics, but I guess I'll give it a shot. So, show me the first lines. Incredible! Not a single line from that even came close to rhyming. I haven't seen such an amazing succession of not rhymes since the second verse of Steve Miller's Take the Money and Run. But of course it doesn't matter that it didn't rhyme because every Flow Rider song is basically gibberish until the chorus anyway. No one cares. Leonard Bernstein, whatever. Now maybe it's just me, but if the club can't handle him right now, my only conclusion is that they are using the wrong club. Now, this is my club. It is an authentic replica of a war club used in battle by ancient Greek soldiers, and trust me, it can handle you right now. No, seriously, if the club can't handle you right now, they've got people for that. They're called bouncers. Barring that, there's also the police. In fact, the whole song gets more interesting if you take it as an explanation of how he got thrown in jail.
For the club, arrogant like yeah.
28, we've got a report of a rowdy patron at the club on 4th Avenue being arrogant like yeah.
Still feeling myself, I'm like out of control.
He is feeling himself in public and he is clearly out of control. We need someone down there right now. Also, we've got an additional report that this is the same guy who recorded Right Round, so, lethal force is authorized.
You got me watching now, got my attention now.
Boring. Boring! God, I'm pretty sure that these may be the exact same verses from other Flow Rider songs. Does this guy know how to do anything but celebrate?
Celebrate, 'cause that's all I know.
Not surprised. It's honestly kind of sad when you think about it. I'd call him the hip-hop Andrew WK, but Andrew WK is all about being larger than life, and Flow Rider is all about barely even existing. Go back to the first verse.
Gotta be the feeling that's Scarface fair. Starting going wild, can't handle this pair.
What the hell do those lines mean? It's just a bunch of cliches jammed. It's not even cliches, it's just words. How the hell would you even make sense of that as a sentence or a lyric or anything? Yes, I believe the key to deciphering the imagery in this couplet is in its invocation of Scarface, the 1983 Brian De Palma film. The author is clearly communicating that he shares that character's mounting paranoia and repressed homosexuality. No, that's not the line. What's the real line? No, that's the line. I can't even keep up with the slang anymore. When I was a kid, zoning out meant staring out into space like a zombie. No, that's still what it means. Well, now I just got questions. Why are you zoned out at the club? Shouldn't you, be out dancing or partying or something? Are you not having a good time? Maybe you're just not feeling it tonight, Flo Rida. Maybe just head home, relax, catch those TiVoed episodes of House. I mean, God knows you seem like you could use a break. Every other song you've ever released has been about the club. Go home! Furthermore, if all you're doing is zoning out, why are people staring? Are you covered in blood? I mean, the only reason I can think of why people would stare at you in that situation is if you were being exceptionally creepy. In which case, yeah, I also know how to make them stop and stare. I just walk into the grocery store carrying my club. It works every time. Yeah, I know, I'm just being silly now. While I'm at it, Club Can't Handle Me makes an excellent fat joke. Like, damn, Flo Rida, you so fat, Club can't even handle you right now. Nice try, Flo Rida. You're not going to trick me into thinking anyone cares who you are.
You know who shut 'em down?
Me. I shut it down. I'm sorry, I cannot pretend to care about this mumbling dullard any longer. This song should be so much better than it is. I mean, that female singer is basically carrying the entire thing. I'd really like to know who it is, but she's not credited, so basically this is Flo Rida being blown off the stage by a woman whose name I don't know, whose face I've never seen, and for all I know doesn't even exist. She could just be a computer program for all I know, and she'd still have more personality than Flo Rida. And this isn't the first time this has happened either. Kesha asked that her name be taken off right round, and it certainly wasn't out of shame considering the rest of her output. Okay, think about that. Kesha, back when she was a complete nobody, didn't want her name on one of the biggest hit singles of the year because, and this is true, she thought being associated with Flo Rida would hurt her career. And for all we know, she was correct. That is how ungodly boring this guy is. This could have been a good song, but with Flo Rida leading the way, it's just a forgettable one. Flo Rida, taking the star out of pop star since 2008. What were we talking about again?
You know who shut 'em down?
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. I'm a member of the country club.